Hello guys and welcome to another Shogun 2 Total War online battle. This battle, as you can see, is against GeordieGillete and I am BDK. The map is Caldera, or however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, so this is the map, is the kind of hills coming into the central lake, and then he's wants to point on this side, and I'll be to point at the top of the map over here. Right, and here is deployment. Let's just zoom into my army here. Right, over here I have my general's bodyguard, and then a unit of Yari cav. I knocked these in the last battle. They are my heavy cav, so they'll be better than my light. Then my melee forces, once again, 4 units of katana samurai, and at the front I have just the 1 unit of bow samurai. This is because the Yari costs more than what 2 units of archers did, so necessary change. Alright, let's go have my look at GeordieGillete's army. He has a unit of his bodyguard. See what his general looks like. Not bad. Then he's got a unit of long sword Ashiguru. Then he's got a unit of Yari Ashiguru, katana samurai, bow Ashiguru, Yari Ashiguru, Yari Ashiguru, Yari Ashiguru, and Yari Ashiguru. So basically he's got a lot of low level spearmen, a couple of swordsmen, a couple of archers, and then his general bodyguard. So he was clearly hoping for an opponent with lots of cav, and I'm thinking he's got a lot more units than me. So at this point I'm going to take my cav up into the woods and see if I can hide them. Like I said, I've never played for these before, I just knocked them in the last battle, so although they could hide, so that was alright. And at the point I was capturing this building, which increases the melee attack of all my units, which is great because these guys are the boys. Look at them, yeah. Don't want to mess with my katana samurai. Okay, who else got? Let's deploy these loose to prepare for their archers. I mean, Yari cav are nice and hidden in the forest. Yeah, so I'll take this time to mention on my, the new Shogun 2 setup. In previous Total War games you had the different factions and each had their own unique units and the pros and cons. In this, all units kind of have their own pros and cons, but all units are the same basically, apart from a few that get gunpowder earlier in the campaign than others. So what Total War have done, the creative assembly, they've made create your own faction, and I'm black and red with this is my logo, and you can even make your own avatar for your general. I'll show you him when he stops. Anyway, I saw him moving up to fight me on this ground here, so what I've done is decide, once I've captured this building, which I have, I'm moving up and I'm going to try and engage him here on the flat land. I've still got my Yari cav hidden. I did move him up a bit. Now I'm going to move him up again. Yeah, so this is my general. He looks pretty sweet. Okay, and I want to make an attack because he's bow units unprotected. But then once I see his Yari Ashiguru getting there, I get that out. So there I was able to damage them out, all 3 archers, and rout 2 of them with 1 charge. To be fair, this is a good move by me, because he just left his archers by himself and didn't have his Yari Ashiguru close enough. And when you lost, well, I ended up losing 11 units, but that was mostly from the retreat from his archers. Okay, at this point, I see what my opponent's doing. He's bringing these units, and he's not fighting down here where I want him to. He's come up and he's fighting on the higher ground up here. So to avoid being flanked totally, I want to move my units up onto the high ground as well, because I want an even battle, because his superior melee units, even though I've got the advantage from this and I've got my superior units totally, he's got more, and once you're flanked on high ground, it doesn't matter how good they are. Yeah, so he's going to move his Hashiguru up, but I'll move. I'm running my guys up at this point. I'm going to run my guys up to the top before his guys end up getting my guys. Once again, I've hidden my Yari Cav. I'm hoping that if these guys get too close to my general, I can just rush them with my Yari and protect them. I don't want to lose my general. He looks too good. Yeah, so the guy's on the way back. And you can see now, I've got the higher ground on these units, which is going to make my job a lot easier. Just getting some flanking fire into these. And I've turned on fire arrows just to damage them morale a bit. And I've also unleashed my Yari Cav, this lone unit of Katana Samurai, which are one of his, probably his best units, but it's the only one, apart from the archers in this Cav, that haven't got spears, so they'll be my best target at that point. But he rushed in another unit of spears, so I didn't want to lose my Yari Cav. He's also rushed in on my archers. I tried to retreat them, but it never worked. So at this point, I want to keep my archers, so I'm going to have to get my melee in there, really. And this is when I decided to do it. I've just got my Yari Cav here. Back safe. Managed to get my archers out without too many losses. I don't know where these guys are going. Yeah, but with this, see, this one unit has routed two of his units. This unit's winning, destroyed their morale. I'm in a house with a high ground, but yeah, get stuck in. Okay, what else is going on? All his guys routing. I'm just basically chasing them down. Yeah, I've basically won the melee fight already. All I have to do is try and stop them from coming back from the mountain. At this point, I sees Yari Ashiguro coming towards the side, charging, and the morale just shatters straight away when they've got no support. See, these guys have come back from the mountain. It's Katana Samurai, so we're going to have a Katana Samurai fight here. Oh, we were. Except my Katana Samurai chasing his routing units. What else is going on? The general, my Yari Cav is going to come back and get some cheap shots on his archers that were destroying us earlier. I mean, archers in the back, it's going to destroy units. It's never good to have. You can tell something from this overview. It's a lot of white flags, mostly his. Actually, all of his. The only things that aren't routing yet are his Katana Samurai. Go on the reds. I'm winning slightly. That's good. That's good. It's all good stuff. And you see his units are out in the lake. Got my katanas chasing. And now I've got all these units here. And I'm going to take and turn my attention to this unit back here of his longsword Ashiguru. Really, he must have forgotten about these. They're just sitting at the back. Haven't lost a single person. Yeah, so my Katana Samurai lost here. And they're gonna rout. But my opponent decides chase down routing units when his guys are routing already isn't the biggest worry. So I've got my Yari Cav coming back. And I'm gonna just rage into his archers and his katana samurai. Oh, he went flying. Yeah. I just got close to this guy, and these guys already routed. And then we've got Miyari Cavalry to destroy these two units. And that's the problem with bringing lower units. When you try and bring quantity over quality, you're not going to win. And there you go, my opponent lost quite badly. So thank you for watching. This was my third online battle. I'll bring you more soon.